Welcome back to the Hyperadobe Roundhouse. It's been a minute. Yeah, monsoon rains, lots of heat, and just haven't felt like it. But we feel like it today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to work on this part of the wall, and then we're going to move to the next part. Where you left us last, we were almost done with the hallway circle, and so we have one little section left here. What I think we're probably going to do while we have everything over here is we'll come back over here, and we'll lay this little section of bag over top, and then we'll get the dolly bucket out, and we'll do this big long run, and that should sort of get this area done. And then we'll have to go all the way back down the bedroom circle with all those little bags. We won't be able to use the dolly bucket, but we'll get to use it here. So, you made chai. All right, that's enough for me. Do a quick pause while we tamp.
The blue tamp or black tamp over on that side.
Gray one. The one, basically our shower window here on the other side of this wall.
Alright, we finally got done with the hallway circle. All those bags are up to the top of all those door forms. So it's time for the outer wall. This is the outer bedroom wall. We're going to start right here. This is our bathroom window, and this is one of Jet's windows. So we're just going to do that little bag there and see if we have time to do the straight wall that runs in between this wall and what we just did. We'll see if we have time.
We have good news. We have bad news. The good news is it's actually rained a lot the last couple of days. We got like an inch last night. Monsoon rains are always good. The bad news is it means that this big pile of AB has turned into kind of like a rock, like it got wet and it all solidified. And so every time we want to get dirt out of this, we kind of have to chop it up, and it slows things down a little bit. But also, on the good side, because it's already kind of wet and soaked, we don't have to put as much water on it. So, pros and cons. Scaffolding's not high enough anymore. That's so awkward. Oh my gosh. I don't bend that way. That was pretty good. No adjustments needed. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Can I hand you this? Because that's a really long way down.
Yeah, be careful. Done for the day?
Yep. Gotta water it. We have officially entered monsoon season, and if you've never experienced these summer storms in the desert, they're pretty crazy. We're talking huge amounts of rain dumped in a short amount of time, 100+ mile an hour hurricane force winds, hail being flung sideways at your buildings at 50 miles an hour, and lightning. So much lightning. It's the lightning that we're most worried about. Back in 2022, our off-grid solar system got hit by an indirect lightning strike, and it took down the whole thing. Since we weren't connected to the grid, that meant it was on us to figure out how to get power as quickly as possible when our system wasn't working. So redundancy is the name of the game if you live off-grid. And with today's sponsor, Jackery, we'll show you how their Home Power 3000 is a quick and easy way to keep your essential appliances powered during an emergency or a monsoon. The Home Power 3000 still kind of blows my mind every time I pick it up. There's 3 kilowatt hours of lithium iron phosphate battery storage with a BMS, a solar charge controller, and a 3600 watt inverter in this tiny enclosure. While I love building my own off-grid power systems, there's definitely something to be said for true plug and play. Just pull it out of the box, charge up the battery, and turn it on, and it's ready to go. And that's what makes this so useful during an emergency. There's nothing to check or fix or troubleshoot. You just turn it on and plug stuff into it, and it works when you need it the most. So how could we use the Home Power 3000 in an emergency? Well, based on the battery size, the inverter size, a small kitchen would probably be your best bet. In fact, we've already done that here in the Airstream, and we've tested all of our kitchen appliances, and here's what we learned. All right, so the first thing we're going to test for an emergency situation is deep freeze. We've got a bunch of food in there. We don't want it to go bad. So at a pretty high startup of almost 1,000 watts, but immediately went down to about 66 watts, which means this thing could run that for 30 hours. It's a pretty long time. Next up, refrigerator. Probably more important than the freezer because this is stuff that we get to all the time. So we'll plug this in. It's jumping all over the place. It's already back down at 0 watts. It was at 60, at 200. I would say this is pretty similar to the deep freeze in that you can run it for a couple of days because it's going to cycle on and off. But yeah, it's keeping it cold, keeping it frozen. One of the most important things that you need during an emergency is an in-house barista and an espresso machine. So we enlisted our daughter Adelaide.
Goat milk chai latte? Or just goat milk latte?
I don't know. What do you want in it?
Maple cinnamon goat milk latte.
Okay.
It's using 1,300 watts. How many lattes can we make?
Well, you only use it for a few seconds.
I know.
So
do the math.
you could do a lot of lattes. Get it? Lot of lattes. What do we need to go with our maple cinnamon lattes?
Egg bites.
Egg bites. Let's use the Instant Pot. Oh, you know what? We got to plug it into the Jackery. .400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. We'll go 9 and see how it is. I think this is the first time I've actually heard the fan running on the Home Power 3000. That was a good 10 minutes of like 1500 watts. So let's see if our egg bites are done. Ooh. Ooh.
Do you want a utensil?
No, I can do it. Oh, got it. Outages lasting for multiple days. You can add solar panels to the Home Power 3000, keep it charged up without any fumes or noise. With all the crazy floods, storms, and weather events this season, now is the perfect time to grab your own Home Power 3000. Use our affiliate links in the description to get the perfect solar generator for you. Now, back to the build.
Another beautiful day to start on the house build. Or is it? We might be getting rained on, but we are going to start and do it anyway because we're behind schedule and we need to keep moving forward. Did you hear that thunder? We might not have a lot of time, but at least we can do a little bit. So we are just coming over here to like decide if we were starting in our room or the kids' room, and it's just starting to sprinkle.
Of course it is.
It might pass really fast, so you never know. But the sky doesn't look like it.
This guy looks angry.
Maybe we wait.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, well, since it's about to rain, there's a few things that we need to do. We're hoping that it'll just rain a little bit and then we can work on the house afterwards. But the other night when I was in the outdoor shower, I kept hearing like it sounded like a dying animal. And then I realized it's just limbs rubbing on our gutter on the shed. So we need to trim those. And there's a tree by the bathroom that keeps wanting to poke our eyes out. So we're going to trim that too. Just real quick. So when we come to the bathroom, we need to not get whacked in the head.
Be nice.
So yeah, we're just going to do a little trim. It's not much. Guys, I don't even think it's worth recording this, honestly. But
Because technically you're not supposed to trim trees in the summer.
well, technically we don't do anything the way that we're supposed to. So is that enough room?
I don't know, that
I don't
one.
know. Jet's pretty tall there.
Yeah, I feel like that one needs to go too. Yep. So the only other thing I'd say is that one's about to hit the building. Okay. What about
Is
over
this
here?
okay here? And just swing wide? I think this is okay. So when you walk behind the shed, there's not much room anyway because the swale is so close. But this guy is real annoying. So he's gotta go. This I'm fine with, even though it's close to the building. But we need to get a ladder and trim up all of this. This has grown so much since we built this.
We're gonna have to find an old clip.
Yeah,
of
we'll
the
put it
shed.
right here.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get the ladder and get those done before the rain comes and we're not on metal ladder.
Also, I have a suggestion.
What?
Mesquite limbs have really long thorns.
wanna-
Let's not leave it right there
Well,
where
just
we
don't
might
walk
walk.
there. Just don't
No,
walk
it
there.
needs to be right under the tree.
Or just don't walk there.
No.
You see it?
Yes,
see
I
it
see
there?
it. It's there.
Yeah.
It
just
hurts
don't
when you walk on it.
On that spot. Now see, I might step on it when I walk by the tree.
When are you gonna walk by the tree?
I don't ever walk by the tree. Somebody doesn't want to go get a ladder.
Oh, it's
so-
such a pain to get the ladder.
Was that a wasp?
No, it was a big mesquite beetle.
I would just
okay.
go ahead and trim it because it's gonna grow and hit the shed this year anyway. Like they grow so
So
fast.
should I just go all the way back?
Yeah, I think so. People are gonna comment about how we're not cutting the trees right.
Well, we should have trimmed it back in the fall.
I did.
Oh, really?
That's the thing I did.
Well, dang. All right, Mr. Mosquito.
Okay, so that one that's droopy right there, can you cut that one? And you might as well do that one too that it's resting on. Okay.
What about this? See, this is the problem. Once you get started.
Don't keep looking at it. It's not in our way of walking.
Once you get started, you're like, oh, now there's this one to fix. And see, like this one right above your head.
But it's not near the gutter yet.
Okay.
So let's leave it.
All right.
But, Ben.
Yeah, I'm going to move them. These would definitely be shoe pokers. All the way through your shoe.
There's just one more tree over here by the goat barn and Jet's container. Hey, Jet. So, this tree is an eye poker for sure. So, come this way. So, we got that guy. Let's go ahead and trim up all the stuff that's in the way just of walking by. Can you do that?
Well, I try to do it correctly.
So, I would do it like here. So it's more out of the way, but I don't know if those are gonna, you might need the big ones.
Tiny.
There's so many ants on there too. Yeah. So that guy needs to go.
Would you like me to cut it at an angle?
It doesn't matter. No, it's fine. So the only other one that really gets in my way is this. So we could cut this back all the way here. And then maybe this guy. Let's cut him all the way back here.
Also on the other side here, maybe.
Okay, that is so much better already. Okay, let's try the other side and see if it's okay.
We're back out. Hopefully it's not going to rain today, so we're going to get some bags done. We're short on people, it's hot, but we're still going to make it happen. I'm going to go mix because of the dolly bucket. Ashley and Adelaide are going to be over here by themselves.
So we got the first wall in our bedroom done. That was the longest one, well, other than this straight wall, but we're not getting that done today. We're gonna focus on getting this medium-sized wall and a small wall here. And I think that's all we're gonna try to get done today because it's only 85, but it feels like it's 105. The humidity's real high this time of year.
You want to know how high it is?
I'm guessing 35.
I'm going to say, hold on, 40%.
40% humidity. Yeah, when you're used to 7, that's a lot. So anyway, we're going to try to get this medium-sized wall done and the small wall, and then we're just going to call it for the day.
Are we doing the dolly?
I think we need to since we're down some people.
Okay.
Am I doing the dolly?
I don't know.
I should probably learn how to do it. Let's do it. Or maybe I could just scoop to you. Since you're already up there.
Yeah.
I think that sounds better. You want to wet it before you put it in position?
Too late.
Can you take me higher? Higher, higher. 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 When you're all over my mind, all in my mind.
Another downside of working in the desert in summer is our phones are constantly overheating. We do all of our video just on iPhones, no special cameras or anything. We don't have time for that. And yeah, so that's why you didn't see that whole bag being laid, because my phone overheated and died. So it's one of the joys of trying to work in the desert in summer. Kind of sucks. Don't you think, babe?
You know, it's not too bad. I mean, it's just certain times of the year. And it really, also it helps if you just put it in the shade. It's just when it's getting blasted by the sun, like full tilt. So like you can also turn it sideways. So the sun's hitting it sideways and it's not making the whole thing.
Or could just not work in the summer.
Yeah.
That's an option. Not really.
Then nobody would get to see us during the summer.
Looks like it could be hit in a little bit more, but yeah. Give it a good whack. That cloud above you looks insane. Look out there.